people want to cancel people. You've been through so many lows with me and so many highs. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm actually showing you this.
Wow, you look nice.
No, I've made a lot of mistakes. Not that I have loads of groups of girls to go out with, because I don't. I lost sleep last night. My mum's actually at the hospital today. I'm a bit worried about her. Hello honeys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining me now, then hi, my name's Imogen. Thank you so much for finding me. I don't know how you found me, but please definitely stay. I'm hoping to make this video worthwhile. Bear with me. I'm very excited, slash not that excited, because I'm getting ready for New Year's to just sit on the sofa, but I've got some of the old non-alcoholic wine over here. Ooh, she's really pushed the boat out. Just ignore me. I'm actually sat here with my water with lemon in it to help my stomach. So let's just not talk about it. Cheers. But today I'm very excited. You guys have given me so much confidence and you really were so nice to me about my last makeup tutorial. So I thought I'd do a chatty get ready with me, talking all things 2020, 2021. Lots of different things that's probably gonna come up, and I thought we'd do makeup. I did a makeup look on my Instagram and you guys really liked it. So you gave me the confidence to film it. So let's hope that looks the same that it did on my Instagram, because I'm hoping I can replicate it. If not, it all works out to be a good laugh, so let's do it. So we're gonna really take it back and I'm gonna do one eye. Yeah, because that way I can be off camera doing the second eye and at least we do the eye together. Isn't that what real beauty gurus do? And I am not a beauty guru, never will be. So I'm just gonna take my soap brows and I'm just gonna spray it. This is literally the soap brows with hair attached to it. Please don't blame me, it's just because there's soap and things get stuck to it. So I just give it a spray and then I just whirl it in my brush, and this is all I'm gonna do. I was using, oh my goodness, someone scared me so much. I was using this Got To Be glue, and then loads of people said to me that it like rips your eyebrows out, and I was like, what? Your baby girl hasn't got enough eyebrows to be ripped out, you know what I mean? So I've stopped using that, and also I feel like this looks a little bit softer. Brush them over and along, and then what I do is I just go with my finger and just give them an extra push up, like a little push up bra, give them a little push up. Also, if you stay tuned to the end, if you make it that far, if I haven't lost all of you because I'm just annoying and boring, probably won't bore you, I'll probably just annoy you, let's be honest. But I do actually show you how I do my hair as well. Wow, that is uncomfortable. So I've just taken a bit of oh no, I can't cope. Is anyone else just really struggle with this masking tape? Okay, so I've taken some masking tape down now and I've just put a little bit of this concealer, which is the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer Cotton Candy, and I just put that down as like my base. I'm gonna take this palette, I know I've used it before, but I know I still have that little eyelash just poking there, but I really do love this palette and I think it's brilliant. So the first shade that we're gonna take is Stripping. I just wanna see you strip right now, cause it's late. I know this is such a bad question, but what is everyone's plans for New Year? We're in tier 4 in Brighton. No, sorry Hans, I've got to release that a little bit. There we go. Is that a bit better? Not really. For everyone out there who can actually do makeup properly, you probably don't need masking tape. For me, it just makes me feel like I've got some security blanket. But yeah, we're in tier 4 in Brighton, so my dad's in my bubble, so we're just gonna be with my dad. The neighbours, they might have some fireworks because they had some fireworks a while ago. They were absolutely loving it, so maybe they'll be popping off with some fireworks again. And we are just gonna chill and do nothing and probably watch the countdown on TV if they're doing one. And that, I'll probably be asleep before 12. No, I won't be asleep before 12, will I? Probably. What are your guys' plans? Make sure you DM me and let me know because I love having a little chat with you. I mean, that is not a tan to me, but you know, each to their own, there we go. By the way, I know that last makeup tutorial, who are you, hun? You okay? Makeup video, link them in the description, so I will definitely do that in case anyone actually minds. So I'm literally just taking this down as a base. Oh my goodness, that's an alarm. It's an alarm to remind me to do something. I'm rubbish. This is the point where I've realised I shouldn't be wearing my white new pyjamas when I'm doing this, but it's absolutely fine. We're gonna go with the shade O'Clock here. I'm gonna take this all the way out and just sort of really brush it out onto your wing part. Guys, I wish I had as much confidence in myself as you guys have confidence in me. You are just the best things I could take from 2020 into 2021. Honestly, like, I lost sleep last night because I was thinking, oh my goodness, no one's gonna watch this. What are you gonna film? And like in my head, I literally have to wake Spencer up because otherwise I can't sleep. And I have to say to him, baby, I'm just worrying about my video tomorrow. And he's like, it's gonna be fine, you're gonna be fine. And I actually have to speak to him like, okay, so when I'm doing the eye makeup, I'm definitely gonna remember that step. But the thing is, obviously for my angels, it's called Angel. Let's take it on a brush because I found a brush, angels. Let's take Angel on a brush. Although actually, I think it might work better on your finger. But look, honestly, this eyeshadow palette has been life. I cannot wait to get dolled up in the new year. We can actually go out and I'll probably be home by, let's say, 11 o'clock. Do you know what I don't get? Girls, you've got to explain it to me. When people go out for drinks and dinner and then can go clubbing afterwards. When I eat, I need to roll home, go to sleep, go to bed. Food makes me so tired. Food makes me so sleepy. I see girls and they're like, just going out for drinks with the girls and some food and then we're gonna go out, and I'm like, whoa there. Because I need to go home and have a little power nap before I can do that. Not that I have loads of groups of girls to go out with, because I don't. My 3 friends all live in different parts of the country. So they only met the first time ever on my hen do. And then they met at the wedding and they stayed in the same room together and they're all really close, but they live in different parts of the country. So I don't have a big group of friends to go out with. I'm just blending this out now, angels. Look at it. Right. Doesn't look like anything. It looks dirty, let's be honest. It is the Kiko pen liner. So you've got the normal standard little pen there. Then you've got this thing that looks like a highlighter. Let me show you that tip. How easy was that eye makeup look? Your baby girl did it. And why am I talking while I'm doing eyeliner? Because no, sorry, Hans, can't talk to you while I'm doing this. I'm gonna have to turn you off because the anxiety is real. Oh my God, honestly, having to think about talking while doing this is not the one. Honestly, angels, you have to actually laugh. Like, you have to laugh. I'm there panicking about an eyeliner when I've got tape there for the line. I'm there like, not sure if I'm gonna get the line. Baby girl, you've got tape, you're already cheating. Do you know what I mean? I can't cope. I'm gonna put some mascara on, then I'm gonna finish the other eye and then come back to you and we can talk about all things, what is it? All things bright and wonderful, the Lord God gave. That was from my primary school. The bin men are outside, love that from them. Absolutely love them. Key workers, we love the bin men. Right, so I'm just gonna quickly let my eyelashes dry. I just put them on, by the way. They are from my brand, The Honey Store, which is, these ones are Angel Face. Guys, I just wanna say, by the way, thank you so much for supporting me. Like, I have no faith in myself. That's one thing I wanna say. For 2021, I want to practice what I preach more. I preach positivity, and for the most part I am so positive and happy in my life, but I'm so neggy on myself and I feel like I put myself down a lot as like a, I don't know if it's a coping mechanism, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I feel like it makes me feel, I don't know. I put myself down a lot, and if anyone else out there has anxiety or anything like that and does do that a lot, then let's go into 2021 and let's try and be more positive about ourselves. Right, so my lashes are drying right now. Now I want to put you onto this. This is the best thing ever. If you don't want to wear makeup, by the way, you can use this for your cheeks, for your lips. This is the Paw Paw multi-purpose soothing balm with natural paw for lips, cheeks with a cosmetic finish, and cosmetic finishing, ooh, with a hint. So can you see? It's given my lips a tint, and I don't have very dark lips. I've got really, really blue lips because I'm always cold. I'm always cold, by the way. Always. The house has the weirdest heating, by the way, as well. We need to get it sorted, but basically the front door has just this constant vent of cold air. Absolutely love it. Don't love it the most, but basically any heating we do have, it's so humbling and amazing to know that we're living in a house, but heating a house is so different, obviously, to heating a flat. So when we used to live in the flat, we just put the heating on, it'd be hot, we'd be loving life. Now it's like heating all the bedrooms, we're so grateful that we have, but like, when the heating, this house has such bad ventilation. Anyway, that's on the chat for another day because that's about houses and we're actually talking about makeup right now. So stop talking, hun. Right, so product, I've used this before. I told you about this. I absolutely love it. This is the vitamin C. I don't know what it's called because it's rubbed off, but it's a complexion enhancer and it's just like my favorite thing ever. This is my favorite primer. I can't explain it to you. It literally just gives your skin this like finish. Can you see how it's like smoothed out my pores? Well, I know you probably can't see, but it's like smoothed out my pores. It's giving me this like, I'm obsessed with it. Also beforehand, I used this, which is the Peel and Polish Resurfacing Concentrate. I leave that on for like 2 minutes and then wash it off, and it honestly gives your face this new layer. You feel like a snake. Like you just get this new layer and you're like, oh, hiya. We're gonna try something new that I've seen on TikTok, and I'm hoping it works. So I'm gonna take my foundation, and apparently we just put it on the back of our hand, and then what we do is we dab it on our face. So just dab it with our fingers. I hope this is the right color. It's probably not because I've got no tan. because your baby girl. Do you know what as well? I know I'm not going out for New Year's, but so what? We can still make ourselves look glam and have fun with makeup. I need a little bit more before we go into the new year, because we want to go into the new year feeling funky and fresh and loving life, because I know we're going in the new year quite uncertain. One thing we can be certain about is we have to tell ourselves that it's going to be okay whenever it ends. One thing we can be certain about is that we have some positives in our life, even if the positive seems so small. Like my positive is you guys. I'm gonna spray my face, apparently. You should see my makeup table, it's a shambles. And then apparently you just buff it in with hair. Ah! Do you know what? Oh, there's hair everywhere. It's because I did my hair earlier. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm actually showing you this. Honestly, I really hope that by me doing these makeup videos, it makes you feel more sane, more normal. I hate that word. Lately, I've been doing these Zoom calls to you guys. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, then please definitely go follow me on Instagram, because I've basically been putting up like Zoom calls and we've been Zooming. So basically I do half an hour slots of 20 of us Huns. And it means that I can just talk to you guys. I feel like it's the only way I got to do a meet and greet in 2020, you know, like I really want to meet you guys and I really want to spend time with you. So I did some Zoom calls and I'm going to be doing some more, especially in the new year. And yeah, so make sure you stay tuned for my Instagram, because that's where I put the time slots. And basically you just send me your email and I just do it first come, first serve. So please make sure you come join me, because I just love talking to you. And for anyone out there who's got anxiety or is nervous or anything like that, every girl on there is so friendly. They make group chats with each other. Like anyone that's been on the Zooms will know, they literally are so nice. A lot of people don't talk, and you don't need to, because let's be honest, I talk for England. So if you just want to come on and have some time with some friends and make some friends, because honestly, every Hun in the Hun family, you guys as my honeys are the best people in the world. And if, you know, I think it's hard to make friends. I don't think I will make any new friends my whole life now, except you guys. I feel like when you get older, it's really hard to make friends, because you really don't know who to trust. You cut people out because you haven't got time to waste, and you know, you're getting older and you're like, oh, I just want to enjoy my life with people and good people around me, not have toxic friends. And so here we go, Born This Way, vanilla. I'm just gonna take this on the inner part, not really high up, and then I'm just gonna take it here. Is a lot of people are like, oh, do you get nervous about things? And how do you deal with the Zoom calls with your anxiety? And I'm like, I don't get anxiety about that. That's like calming my anxiety to be able to talk to you guys. My anxiety is really different about so many different things. And I know that you guys, we all have different things, but the things I get anxious about, sometimes in my head, I'm like, why are you being so strange? Like that's my mentality. Because I'm like, how are you getting anxious about that? But you'll go and talk to people on the internet or whatever. It's so different in everyone else's head, and I think that that's one thing that we need to understand, that so many people have different forms of anxiety, different things they have anxiety about. Sometimes it can be nothing. It can be nothing and you wake up with this knot in your stomach and you're like, oh right, okay. I'm just gonna take this from Huda Beauty in Tantor in the shade Light. Oh, I don't know about anyone else, but does anyone else grind their teeth when they're anxious? So I've obviously had the retainer that I have to wear for the Invisalign, and I wear it at night. Oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna grind the Invisalign away. I feel like I'm doing something bad in my sleep. I wake up and I'm like that, gritting my teeth, and I wake up with like a locked jaw, and it's the most painful, it's not the most painful thing. There's a lot more, you know, I can just be very over exaggerated. But has anyone else done that? My mum said to me recently, she was watching one of my videos and she was like, so then there was another layer, and then you did another thing, and you did another thing. And I'm like, because my mum she doesn't really not enjoy makeup, but she's a mum, and I think mums odd. I don't even know how you guys put on makeup, because you're running around for the kids, you're doing so much. I honestly take my hats off to mums and dads and just everyone who is just the most selfless people in the world, because honestly, you have to be so selfless to be a parent. And I honestly, my mum though, growing up, never really wore makeup. She'd wear like mascara, a bit on her lips, and probably some just coverage like foundation. But when I do her makeup, she's like, you're putting more on me. But at the end, she doesn't look like caked or anything, but the whole contour thing, she's like, no, she does not know. She admits that. She's like, no, got no clue. And I'm like, I love that about you, Mum, you're amazing. I really want to do one of those videos. I don't know if you'd like to see it, but I really want to do those videos where you look back on like 2020, even though it's been horrendous, admittedly. I've put too much concealer on. It's absolutely wonderful. Just look at the highs and lows, because I think the only way you move forward and the only way you grow is by looking back at your mistakes. And I know I've made a lot of mistakes. I make mistakes all the time. I make mistakes every day. All the time. Sometimes I put my foot in it, I say the wrong thing, or I don't think sometimes, or I overthink a lot of the time. So I think it's really important to know where you've gone wrong, and that's absolutely fine. I think so many people want to cancel people because they make mistakes. We're human. Anyone with a YouTube channel, you've just got a camera and you're sat there in front of people. You're not perfect, you're not God, no one is, you know. So I think the quicker we realise that we're all just making our way through life, trying to be the best version of ourselves we can, and by being the best versions of ourselves we can is by making mistakes. I feel like each year I get better as a person because I look back and go, you did that bad and you did that wrong. And that's so important. Bit of concealer, but I've got too much. Basically, I've been using this, which is the Huda Beauty Cotton Candy one, which I used earlier on my eyes. And basically, I put the tiniest bit down here. God, my under eyes are gonna be bright. I know that a lot of people don't really like that, but I really like this like really highlighted cheek part, because I just think it looks nice. Just gonna take some Too Faced powder. This is the translucent powder. Haven't used this one for a while, but you know when you find something old and you're like, oh, I love that. So I'm just gonna take this on my beauty blender and I'm just gonna give it a little spritz and then just pat it into the skin, because I find that this way you don't get all those cakey lines, because I do have creased under eyes. Growing older, and it's also part of laughing a lot, I find that my face is so expressive. The lines just come in thick and fast. Now I'm gonna go back with my lovely little wandy ting here. I think I'm so much better at makeup when I'm not in front of the camera, because I just get so anxious and want to do it nicely and right for you guys, and also want you guys to think I'm good at makeup. I genuinely believe the happier in yourself and the nicer you are to other people, it makes you a happier person. Like holding so much anger towards someone that you don't know, or if you do know them or whatever, I just feel like it's never gonna make you happy. It's never gonna make you feel good thinking about someone else and their misfortune. Or making someone happy makes you happy and it makes your life happier. I know that might sound preachy, but I'm just gonna take some Benefit Hoola and start packing this in and giving me a little bit more of a contour. Do we think it's good? Do you think I've been less anxious? Do you think I've been more confident? Have I been talking rubbish? Yes. Do I always talk rubbish? Yes. I'll take this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark. Give us some bronzing back to the face, because I feel like when you put powder on, you just literally look flat. Whoa there fella, that's my dad texting me, love that. Getting this powder off quickly, because I find that when I have powder just sitting there, and then I like to just bring my face a bit back to life. And I'm gonna take this, which is the Maybelline Colour Show in the shade 210, and I'm just gonna take this underneath my eyes. This is probably the most unattractive face I could possibly do, but we're just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna take this as well, the Makeup Forever Aqua Waterproof Eye Pencil in the shade, I think it's just black. This is really hard to film because you guys are probably like, what is she doing? I'm just gonna go into this Tammy palette, which is from Makeup Revolution Tropical Twilight. We love that. I'm just gonna take this shade Tropical, no it's not, it's called Starry Night, which we love. I'm just gonna take this on a flat shader brush, and I'm just gonna pat this on top of that lovely look. This is my hand that just sort of chills there. Neighbours are just walking outside and they can see me going into their cars. They're probably thinking, who's she talking to? The Huns, obviously. Every day talking to the Huns. Actually, I love talking to you in DMs. I love talking to you on the Zoom calls. I love talking to you on YouTube. I just love you guys so much, you have no idea. Then you thought I'd left you alone there. No, I'm coming back. So I'm gonna go into this shade, no here, Sweet. So I'm just gonna pat this on the inner part of the eye. So I'm just gonna bring this round and in and sort of up. And it just gives you this really nice inner corner highlight, but it also just merges into the shade. I think it looks nice anyway. I wouldn't say this is my everyday makeup look, but we're gonna go with it. You know, sometimes we've gotta get a bit of glam. I'm just gonna take a little bit of blush on the outer part of my cheeks. I'm not gonna give myself a really highlighted glow because I feel like I don't want to detract from the eye makeup, and I feel like sometimes you don't need too much. I hope you get some, I don't know, does anyone want to create this makeup look? Probably not. I feel like my anxiety has made me go 110 miles per hour today because I've been so like, I just want to look good for the Huns. Oh, this is the holy grail of holy grails of holy grails. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder in the shade 2. I do also have one. One is just a lot brighter if you really want that stark white under eye. Just when I got my dress on, which is like this, I'll show you in a second. So I'm just going to take my lips now. I'm just going to wipe off. So I'm going to take my Hun Bun lip kit and I am obsessed with this lip shade. I think it's gorgeous. Thank you so much for supporting my brand. You have no idea, like, we sold out. Like, we sold out. Bear with me for a restock. It's coming soon, I promise. If anyone actually wants to check out my brand, The Honey Store, I'd be so grateful. So I'm just going to take the Hun Bun lip liner. I love this lip liner. This is our darkest lip liner. I'm obsessed with it. Also, angels, I'm just going to talk while I'm doing my lip liner viewers. Anything so ridiculous. I just want you to know that I literally love manifesting and I think so many positive different things, and I journal. Oh, and I journal. I can't get it off. I journal every day, and I just want you to know that I literally manifest for you guys every morning. I'm like, I pray that they have the best in life. I pray that they have the happiest lives that they lead. I pray that everything they want comes to them. Like, honestly, I cannot explain to you how much I love you. Like, the bottom of my heart, I pray that 2021 gives you everything your heart desires and makes you the happiest version of yourself. And honestly, you had no idea. I feel like that's why I like doing the Zoom calls, because I feel very much like in a Zoom call or even meet and greets, I'd rather do meet and greets, but I feel like you can really see who I am as a person, and genuinely I love you angels so much. I don't care how cringy it is or whatever, I genuinely love you. Right, here we go. I'm just gonna take the shade Pinky Promise. So I'm just gonna take this all over the lip. This is our lightest shade. So can you see, I love the lightness with the darkness. I just think it works. And I'm going all the way over the lip border there. So I'm taking over the lip liner. I'm obsessed. I can't even cope with it. Firstly, angels, do you know what I didn't do? Give ourselves a little. And also, where's the other one? We need to set this in place. Do you know what's really funny? Oh my God, you're gonna laugh at this. I can't even believe this. It's the day before New Year's Eve, so it's the Wednesday. And I'm literally going to the park for a walk. I'm sure people are gonna be like, wow, she's dressed up for a walk. So angels, if you've made it this far, then well done. I literally take my hat off to you, because honestly, when I'm editing myself back, I bore myself. So I don't know how any of you have watched me this long. So we're gonna do hair, and I'm gonna make it quick, and then we'll do a final reveal. What I'm gonna do first is, what every professional hairstylist should do, is take some lovely little heat protection. I'm in my pajamas. This is the first thing in the morning, but I want to do my hair first, so that it sets all nicely. I'm just gonna create a very rough section from the top of my ear along and in. You can be more precise than me, but let's be honest, precise isn't my middle name. I'm just gonna take 2 sections here. You can take smaller sections if you want them to be a bit bouncier, but for me, this is just what I like doing. So I'm just gonna brush them through and make sure there's no knots at all. Although I did wash my hair last night. But then Spencer, bless him, he gave me a massage on my neck, so I had a knot, and then he was doing it with that, what is it, deep heat, no not deep heat, Tiger Balm, and it's made all the back of my hair greasy, but it doesn't matter because I'm grateful that he even gave me a rub. I'm going to take this because this is the baby. I've worked out how to make the biggest, bounciest blow dry from this baby. So what I like to do is, I like to just roll it around and just focus on the top part. So I'm just literally holding it on the heat at the top. Really random, I know. I'm also curling it all the way away from my face. What I do is I take the hair, I wrap it around, and I make sure that the hair is facing away from my face at all times. And just use it like you would like a wand or a brush that you're doing a blow dry with. Just sort of whirl it around. Honestly, this is my favourite thing. And then I'm just going to twiddle her out like that. So I just twiddle around the barrel like that. Cup the little curl like she's a little baby. Love her, so cute. And then I'm just going to hold her. Oh my God, there's literally like heat coming off this. Can you see it? Oh, there's a fur. By letting the curl cool, got it? Curl, cool. Sometimes with these retainers, I can't speak. This is my top tip. We're gonna pin curl, but when we pin curl, we're gonna roll up towards before I roll away or whatever. But look, I'm gonna take my little 2 fingers at the bottom of the curl here, right, and wrap her around. I'm just gonna roll the baby up like this, and then I'm just gonna pin her to my head like this. I'm just gonna show you how I do that, by the way. So I take my fingers down to the bottom and just like make a little curl, like make a little hole like that. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 1 finger or 2 fingers, I like to do it with 2, and then I'm just gonna roll up like so, and then it kind of just gets really secured in. I mean, I have little flyaway bits, so they just sort of pop out, but that's absolutely fine. I'll just show you again. So just go to the bottom, give some space and make like a little circle like that. I'm just going to go in. You can go in with one finger, actually go in with one, and then just roll her up like that. Beautiful angels. I've run out of bobby pins, so I've started using these little ones that I got from Sally's, I think. Right, so we're at the top now. Can you see these ones, by the way? They are folded in as well. That one's a bit dubious. We're going to need to sort her out, but it's absolutely fine, you know? We've got so many people to impress for this New Year's party. Oh, probably shouldn't do that because I'm not wearing a bra. Okay, that's absolutely fine. I'm in my pyjamas, so it's fine. I also make sure that I give this part some heat, so both sides, because that's where it's really going to create the body. I really need to sort that one out. It's like coming out and I'm like brushing it out. And for this section, I'm just going to wrap the end around, give myself a little whirl there. So I've got a little hole, and then I'm just going to probably do it with my thumbs today. This front section, angels, I would normally use a roller. However, I don't know where they are. I lose everything. I lose socks, hairbands, anything to do with hair, pins, anything. I lose them all the time. So I'm just going to roll this round like this. That's what really gives that blow dry effect, by giving the end a little bit of a curl. Do you know what I mean? Like making sure that little end bit is tucked in, give it a little bit of a pull. You don't need this brush, by the way. You can do this with any brush. You can do this with a waving wand. Give ourselves a little spray. Yeah, and that's how I do my bouncy curl, pin curl, blow dry. So I literally just whirl it around my finger, roll it up. So this has been the best way for me lately. Let's hope it turns out okay. Take my hair out now. See what I mean? It's like going for a bouncy blow dry at the salon. I'm actually in love, sorry, but your baby girl's got mad skills with a blow dry brush. I haven't. I definitely haven't. Oh wow, look at her. I would have left them in a bit longer, but I wanted to show you guys, and also Spencer's been upstairs and he's really quiet. He's probably wanting to do something, and I'm like, I just want to film quickly, Angel. It's cute, isn't it? It's like little bodies, but look, I got my bloody pyjamas on with it, because you know, gotta keep warm in this house. I'm also sitting on a hot water bottle thing because it's so cold, and I'm under this light and it should be warmer. See, I would put them, if I'm honest, in a roller. You get more body from a roller, but I need to brush it out because right now we look like, this is all I'm gonna do to them, just to give them a bit more volume. When I wash my hair, oh my God, getting a bit naked there. Wow, obsessed. Spency! I don't think he'll hear me from down here, bless him. I love him, let me call him. My mum's actually at the hospital today. I'm a bit worried about her. I don't know if you saw my YouTube video, but basically she wasn't very well over Christmas and she's gone for a CT scan today, so she's amazing. I'm just waiting for her to call me. Let me call Spence quick. When you get rejected by your husband.
Wow, you look nice.
Thank you.
I love your hair.
Do you like my hair?
It's unreal.
What the hell? It's gone really big.
You look so beautiful.
Oh, my baby's in his pyjamas.
Hello.
Do you remember about 2 years ago we did a New Year's get ready with me, and you came in and you came and saw, and we did like a reveal. It was when we were living back in Salisbury.
Yeah, so you're getting ready to go out, but we're going nowhere.
We're going for a walk around the park.
But
But still, you've got to take the new year right, haven't you?
Exactly.
I love you, Prince.
Hello everybody. I just want to firstly say thank you for your support for my beautiful wife. As always, I appreciate it so much. Obviously 2020 has been a different year, but as you're all watching this video, we've all made it. For those that haven't made it, obviously you're thinking of them, but look forward to next year. Lots of positivity, lots of abundance being sent your way,
yeah.
and please continue to watch my wife, and we'll come and give you some amazing content next year. And
yes.
Happy New Year to you all.
Guys, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting me. I just want to reiterate what he said. Honestly, you have no idea what you've done for me this year. You have literally changed my life. We've got a house. You've been so supportive of me. You've been through so many lows with me and so many highs, and you've been there through all the videos, through the content I've put up. You've always been there through me moaning, me being down, me being at my lowest. You've picked me up and been there, and for that I will be eternally grateful. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being in my life, and yeah, you are going to have the best 2021. I'm sending all the positivity your way, and I cannot wait to see where this journey takes us, and I will see you in 2021.
We will.
I love you guys so much. Until next time, I'm going to love you.
I'm going to leave you.
Bye.
Take care, everybody. Happy New Year.
You.